Hi all. Okay, so first couple times I used the backup camera, I was running them off that charger. I think I'm going to try to run them off this power plug here. And I think if you got a Ford truck, you probably got that same power plug. One of the fellows at a parts store, car parts store, told me I might overload that plug. But I was thinking that he had said you might overload the cigarette lighter. I haven't looked it up in the manual, but I'm kind of guessing that when they installed that power point there, this guy here, they probably expect you to run a bunch of stuff off of it. So I'm thinking it can probably handle a monitor, and I only have 2 cameras now, so those cameras, I doubt if they use any power at all. I know I read the monitor only uses 6 watts. I'm not an electrician, so I don't know if that's a lot or not. Plus, I think it has more to do with amps, and I didn't see anything on amps. So I figured I'd try it with the monitor and 1 camera. I'll just turn 1 camera on, see if it works. And if it blows out, these things come with a fuse. See if you screw this one off. There's a little fuse in here. You have to be real careful here because this thing here will fall out. So it just comes with a little fuse here. So I'm hoping it'll blow out the fuse before it shorts out the truck. See what I mean? These things are a pain because they slip right out of there. You gotta be careful you don't lose them. So so that just falls back in place there. And I've used these things a lot. I have them on my CB in the other car. I have them on the CB in my car, so they seem to work okay. Good for temporary stuff. I think it would. I'm sure it would be better if you wire it right in, but I watched a few videos on wiring things into the fuse box, and you got to know what you're doing. You know, one side is good on the fuse, or one side on the fuse is always hot. So if you wire it up wrong, then there's always power, and it's really not using the fuse or something like that. So that's why I figured I'd just try this. So let's see, red to red. And then, instead of taping it up, I figured I'd try these things. I bought some big ones. I think I bought a package of a couple different colors, so I have various sizes, but I know that one's a pretty big hole, so this should work here. Let's see here. Good enough for a couple months here. Get me through the winter. Oh, shoot. I should have left that long. If it works, I'll probably solder it up. So. Okay, it's in there. These things were cheap. You get a package of them for like a couple bucks or a buck or so. I'm sure black tape would work, but in this cold weather, that black tape is brittle. Okay, so it seems to be in there. I think if I did it again, I probably wouldn't get the big monitor because this setup here, it's nice to have the big monitor, but it's hard to work with because as you're plowing, you know, you're watching your controller, you're watching the road, you're watching your mirrors. Having the monitor way over there, it's kind of hard to watch. So I know I watched one video, the guy had a camper, and he had a big empty spot right here below his dash controls and his steering wheel, and he put the monitor right in there. So it would be nice to have the monitor where you can see it a lot faster. Maybe I can drill a couple holes here, hang it from here or something. Hang it from the vent here or something while I'm plowing or something. So, okay. Let's not get sidetracked. Okay, so let's plug this thing in, see if it works here. See if we blow out the truck. Okay, red light's on, so I guess that means we got power. Let's turn on the monitor. Monitor's on. Let's turn on the camera. Okay, so we got a camera. So you can see there's a lot of glare there. So I can barely see that from the driver's seat. Can't see it at all. I can tell there's a picture on, but that's about it. If I stand it up like this, I can see it. Okay, so I know what I did the other day was I took my hat back in there like that. Okay, let's turn on the other camera, see if we short out the truck here. Okay, so this guy, I bought two of them off Amazon. I think both of them were like $5 or so. It came with spare fuses. Came with 2 fuses in the package here. I lost one of them already. It's probably downstairs on the counter. I was fooling around with them. These things, it came with small rings on the ends, like small washers. And that's what I was going to do. I was just going to use those washers to hook them together with some bolts. But those rings were so small, I didn't want to fool around with them. So that's why I figured I'd just use these red things here. Okay, so that seems to work. Can't really tell what it's drawn, you know, I'm running down my battery. I watched a video the other day about how fast plows go up and down and stuff like that. And one of the comments was the speed has a lot to do with the strength of your battery. You know, the drop speed is all gravity. But the up speed, that's that the comment was, that's the battery. So there's the drop speed, and here's the up speed. So I guess that's not bad. Then I was watching one video where the guy's fluid froze up he put new fluid in it, and he said it ran a lot faster. You know, the fluid was getting full of water, you know, from condensation inside the motor, I guess it is. So I don't know how long my fluid's been in there. I've had the truck, it'll be 2 years this month. So I got it like mid-January. And that first year we only had like 3 more storms after I got the truck. And then last year we only had like 20 inches of snow, like nothing. That's like nothing for us. I'm right on the southern shore of Lake Erie. We get a lot of lake snow here. I'm like an hour east of Erie, PA. You know, a couple of weeks ago, Erie, PA got like 5 feet in a couple of days, and then they got another foot. So that just missed me. But we still got about a foot, you know, plus off and on. But nothing like Erie, PA. But so last year I didn't bother to change the fluid because it didn't snow. And when I first got the truck, I had it checked by a mechanic, my regular mechanic I usually go to. And he also plows. He's been plowing, I think, 10 years or so. And he checked the fluid. He said it was fine. But it's probably hard to tell if there's water getting in there. So I kind of wish I would have changed the fluid now during the summer. Too cold to be getting out there now. So. Okay, so it doesn't seem to be shorting out here. I have to adjust this camera here because I'm not really getting a good picture. It's supposed to be warm this week, so I'll get out there and do that. I think I have to just point that out. Just point it out that way. Because it's a 170-degree angle, right? That's like half a circle. So no matter what I do, I'm going to get a picture of the truck. So that's why I figure I just got to point it straight away from the truck. So. And then at least I'll get some type of decent picture here. Okay, so this thing seems to be working. Oh, geez, that's a little loose there. Okay. See ya. Bye.